Hello everyone, welcome to the TinyHoopers channel. Welcome for a new stream on development. And I won't say it's fun, it's not fun. The stream is starting with an earthquake. A 15-20 second earthquake. It just looks like it's fine now. Yeah. So well, it is. That's what it was. An earthquake. So yeah. So beside that, hope you're having a good week. Mine is doing okay. It's raining. It's the rainy season here in Japan, in Tokyo. So the weather is kind of gray. Well, it's fine. From in 2 weeks should be better. So about today's stream. So I'm preparing. I've been busy in the past couple of weeks. I'm not gonna lie. Working on different other things that I have to. But I had the time to add a few things, but really a few things in the game. I'm gonna show you quickly. One of them being when you shoot with the player, when you can see the back of the player now. So that's something that many of you were asking, and then finally I added it. It's not perfect yet, but I think it's good enough. And the other things that I need to do, and I will do that during the stream, is do some debugging. So I don't know if it's going to be interesting, but in any case I need to do it. So we'll do that a little bit today. So I don't know how long I will stream, like most likely like 2 hours for sure minimum. Then we'll see how far I can stretch it. So everything is good and in order. So first of all, let's do this. Yes, I'm gonna continue as a guest. Earthquake, like thunder. That's start to be a really nice day. All right, so what I was talking about shooting from the back is this one. Something that was not there before, so now it's okay. I think hopefully you can see it clearly. I'm gonna increase I don't need the log right now, so I'm gonna increase it a bit. I can't increase it more. It should be fine. So if I'm here, of course it doesn't change because the perspective is actually works for me. But it was not over there. It was doing was shooting like this, but now okay. The animation is not perfect because I think one thing that I wish, it's kind of weird to say that, but like we could see, the arms actually doing some movement, but we don't. And it kind of makes sense because we're not supposed to see it actually. But we're not supposed to see it. Actually, we should see it a little bit better, right? So I probably need to improve that a bit. I think I'm not gonna delay the update. I'm gonna leave it like that because that's one of my issues most of the time when I work on the game and I work on update. It's like I'm not satisfied about something I made, and I keep working on it, and keep delaying the update. Not this week, next week, in 2 weeks, etc., etc. So I have to stop doing that. I've been doing that way too much. So I'm just gonna release it like this, and that's fine. Yeah, it's already anyway better than what it was before, right? So if I shoot from here, even then it's okay actually, right? So, you tell me. I think based on I didn't post it on YouTube. I promise I will do that on YouTube. I didn't post it on YouTube. I didn't post the video on Instagram or TikTok neither. So I'm really not good at posting things. I need to. I almost I need to change that just, but I won't. Right? It's too late already. Anyway, so that's one thing. Let me double check. Did I update this one? No, I didn't. Okay, alright. When shooting at from the bottom. From the bottom of the court. Okay. And beside that, so like I mentioned, so there's some debugging I need to do. And maybe, actually, before I do that, that's probably a good timing for me to talk a little bit about the status of multiplayer right now. So as you know, so multiplayer, you have the option to, and the eyes is not showing up, I'm wondering why. You have the option to play with friends. Let's see what we've got. And then you have the list of whatever, you know, people created room. And there's a ton of it because it's not getting deleted automatically, etc, etc. So my thing is, oh, it's okay. My thing is, like, I did it. So how it works right now? So you create a room, and then you can, and because the room is public, like anybody can join it. The problem is, like, the timing where people are available is it's obviously not the same. For example, say I'm on the train. I say, okay, I want to play online, so there's no room, so I create a room. So I'm waiting for people, but then maybe I'm on the train just for 3 minutes. And then for 3 minutes, maybe nobody's connecting, because the number of users right now is like, I think per day it's around 300 or something, or 2, if I'm not mistaken. And per month it's like 4,000 active users, something like that. If I'm not mistaken, I need to double check. So, but still, sometimes, depending on the time difference or where you live, if you create a room, then nobody's available. Nobody want to play online. People may play the game, but may not be willing to play online because they're not interesting or whatever the case may be. So, and then by doing that, by creating this, I can show you, but I'm pretty sure. For example, this one created a room. So can I join it? Let's see. Because the person probably left already. And yeah, see, so the reason why I can't join is because the person already left. Yeah, could not join. So it doesn't exist anymore. The player is not in the room already. So that sucks, right? So the idea for me is to completely change the way it works right now. So I don't like it. So I did it that way. I thought it was a good idea initially, but it's not a good idea. It's a terrible idea. So the way I will do it, actually, not today because it's kind of a lot of work. I will actually create like persistent court. So I'm gonna still call it open court, but it's gonna be persistent. So meaning what? Meaning I will create, for example, maybe initially just one open court in Miami or wherever. So you're gonna have a certain amount of, like, from 1 to 10 persistent court that you can join anytime. So you won't have to create your own court, right? So let's say you have, like, for example, 5 open court available. Those are the ones that I create. Those are the ones that are on the server, official open court. And say you have Miami, and San Antonio, Philadelphia, Los Angeles, and New York. Then you can decide which one you want to join. So once you click on it, then you will actually join it because the court will exist. It will exist. But the difference is the way it's gonna work is, like, you're gonna be able to move out freely on the court, and you will have other players as well, and you will have more than 8 players. You will have as many players as possible. Probably I'm gonna limit each server to, I don't know, 100. That makes sense. Maybe not. It depends on many things. So I will limit it. So you will be able to talk with those players. And when I say talk, it's like not an open chat. I'm not a big fan of that because you need to do moderation. I can't do that. It's difficult, and you sorry, but you can't trust people to behave correctly. Not everyone. So you will have access to a kind of like simplified chat, safe chat. You will be able to talk with them. You'll be able to do some other things, and you will be able, when you talk with them with the safe chat, you will be able to propose a one-on-one challenge. And then by doing that, then you will be able to play against that person if you accept the challenge, do one-on-one. So it's not gonna be like open court where everybody has their own ball. It's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be, you can join the open court, you don't have your own ball, you just walk around, no ball, nothing. Then you have the ball when someone proposes to you a challenge, or you propose someone else a challenge, and you play 1v1 on the court. So it's gonna be some kind of hub. Actually, it's gonna be a real lobby. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a lobby, and then until you agree to play with someone one-on-one. And I think that's the best way to do multiplayer for TinyHoopers. That's what I believe, because right now it's just a nonsense. It's a ton of room. It's like, it doesn't make sense. People write join, expecting people maybe to join, but it's not gonna happen. So that's the direction I will go with open court, and that's also the reason why I will actually close. You won't be able to play with your friends. So I will change that right now. Actually, let's do that. Poppy dialogue. I'm gonna just increase. Maybe it's too big. Good enough. Yes. So play with friends. Play with friends. All right. Play with friends. So it's going there. So I'm not gonna start multiplayer. I'm not gonna do that. I can't comment anything, right? Can I? Let's try. I don't think I can. So I'm using a plugin which is called a Dialogue Manager, and I do believe, I think there's a Poppy Quest. Let me check. NPC visitor, I guess. Yes. I want to double check. Maybe not this one. NPC dialogue, right? No, it's not the way I did it. Okay, you know what? Oh, over here. Casual. Okay, alright. Never mind. I'll check that, or maybe the best is to double check with Dialogue Manager instead of losing time. So I just want to check if I can actually do some manager up and comment. Yes, you can. Great. Yes, so it works. So my first instinct was the right one over here. Good. So if I do that, no, I don't want to sign with Discord. Cancel. Coding is not for the weak. You're doing so well. Thank you. Yeah, well, that's something, eh? Well, now it's changing a lot, right? Isn't it? So I remember, like, till the last year, till December, everything you see is hand coded. Hand coded. Now it's hand coded. I coded everything by myself. That was a ton of work. But now you have AI, right? So I don't use it a lot yet on TinyHoopers, but I'm starting to do it actually. On things that I know what I want to do, and it's gonna help me speed up things. if I'm doing it, there's no value in me doing it. So in that case, yeah, I do use AI. So, but I still code a lot. Play with friends. Let's see what you got, and nothing's happening. Great, that's exactly what I need. So great. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make a new sentence. Sorry. You can't because it was available. So if I just remove the feature, like people are just gonna complain. So I'm leaving it on purpose, but with at least I'm adding an explanation. Just say okay. Sorry, online play with friends is not available right now. Online mode is switching to a persistent. Yeah, it could be nice to actually explain things to users like this. Online mode is into a persistent open quote system. Basically, you won't have to create but you will be able to join an official quote, which will dramatically increase the chance for you to play and meet players. Hoopers. Players. Let's do that. In the work you saw. In the work, but looking forward to introduce to you. Let's see how it looks. Can I do that? Does it update? Not sure. I don't know why Poppy doesn't have eyes. Play with friends. Yes. Sorry, play with friends is not available right now. Online mode is evolving into a persistent open quote system. Basically, you won't have to create your own quote, but you will be able to join an official quote, which will dramatically increase the chance for you to play and meet players. It is currently in the work, but looking forward to introduce the new version to you. Yeah, good enough for me. Fine. Let's start multiplayer online server. Yeah, great. So now you won't have the with the new version, you won't have to the pain of creating your. But you won't have to create anything, and you won't have access to online mode. Anyway, it was not really working, so there's no reason to keep it. Now show the button when shooting. Disabled online mode. Talk to Poppy for more. Well, they will obviously talk to him better. Disable, play with friend is better. Play with friend. Okay. All right, so that's part it's done. One thing I want to do, project settings, definitely should do that. I'm gonna change this one when, I don't know, let me do this, no. When we're 25, 26, let's say 26. It's staging, okay, and advertising. Sandbox, great. Okay, so that part is done, and there's something else I wanted to do. I already forgot. Should have my to-do list ready already. So it will be back. It will come back. So let me just quickly check that and see when it should be. Like for example, it's shooting. Okay, it's great. I think. And if I shoot from here, yeah, that's fine. That's acceptable. I think. Yeah. So one thing, if I'm here, okay, shooting like this, right? So that's the. What should I do? Should I change it? Because if I'm here, actually, so I need to decide the area where I should. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do something a bit. So, creating thumbnail of it for YouTube. I'm gonna do this and this. So the reason why I'm gonna do that, and also what's gonna be interesting is to actually what I should do is not that. Yes. Great. So now what I want to do is give me ASEprite. All right, backtest. So I'm gonna use this. I'm hungry, I didn't eat. Should eat. So I'm gonna use that as that's small. Too big. I want to define the area where I should see the back. Should be a bit bigger. Ah, okay. And I will use the. Okay, great. And me actually, maybe I should have this one. It's actually even better. I don't need the ball. What the hell? Okay, great. And this one. All right. Great. So why I'm doing that? Because as I said, now you have, I added the back of the player. So the thing is like I need to decide at which area the switch should take place. So for example, if I'm here, I'm not gonna show the back of the player, right? So, and currently, currently if I shoot from here, for example, you shoot like this. And for me, I think it's totally fine. I think that's not an issue. Depends on people, but I think it's acceptable. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't notice that. So from here, it's still the same actually. So if I'm here, I think it's gonna switch. Yes. I think it's fine. So those are the, okay, from where should, not from where, but where exactly, because if I just define an area, it's not gonna work. And the reason is because if I go right here, for example, right now I use like an automatic system, which is fine, but I need to have several zones actually. See, it shouldn't, this one is fine, but if I'm here, for example, okay, it works. So it works, but if I'm here, what happened? It's switching, okay. That's actually fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, if I'm here, for example, it's turning as well. Well, that's actually fine. Even this one. If I'm here, yeah. Actually, do I really need to define areas? Looks okay. Looks okay to me. Looks more than fine. But I managed to find a place where it was not. Okay, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe this one. Okay, then I may not need to do so many modifications actually. Calls others. So that's Hooper. Which one did I modify? Okay, alright. So maybe I should modify this already. Update, yes, of course it's an update. Refactor. I'm just gonna commit the update with the online mode. Disabled online mode. Yes. Okay. So now, so I think it's, where did I put that? Process. Update orientation, this one. Okay. So I don't like this value over here. So and what I say by that is like, I shouldn't hard code those kind of things. So at least, at the very least, far left, far right. Fix limit. Okay, sure. That's not the proper name, but okay, so now I'm gonna put 1.5, for example. So when did I start making TinyHoopers? I started actually TinyHoopers in 2023, I think. Like April 2023 or something like that. And at that time it was not like it was not a game. It was just an Instagram post of NBA players. So that's how it started, and then people kind of liked it until December. Like I saw like a lot of growth. It was cool. So that's when I decided to start and work on the game actually. So the development of the game itself started on 2024, on February 2024. By the end of 2023, I started to make some tests on Unity, on Godot, how I could make the game, what should it be. So I had a lot of thinking, and then from from 2024, that's when I decided, okay, let's go. Everybody wanted a mobile game, so I said, okay, I'm gonna make a mobile game. The more I think about it, I'm thinking I should have made a Steam game, actually. It's easier. Monetizing and all stuff is difficult. And what made you start? But I like basketball. I really like basketball, I like NBA. And that's how it started. And I always wanted to make my own game. I never did it. I work at a video game company before. So I have, I guess you can say I'm a video game veteran, even if I never really work on a you know, a triple A game or something like that. Never really. I was never really interested in that. I kind of like always worked for indie company except for once. I worked for a bigger company, mobile game company. But I always wanted to. I started coding when I was 12 years old, so I always wanted to make my own game at some point. So I'm more. I guess I'm more I'm more an indie game than anything else. Even indie developers. Even if it's the first time I make my own game, so make it make sense. Should I adjust that? Yeah, I think so. One thing I can do actually. Should I do that? I can try. Is that an issue? No. So the thing I want to try is that. Doesn't work. Why is that? Okay. Skeleton. I hope I answered your question, by the way. That's interesting. Why is the face like this? Face anchor? Oh, that's why. That's probably why we couldn't see the face of Poppy. Animation. Face anchor. I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna. Okay. Yeah, I know the animation is really big. Blah blah blah. So what I want to do is the idle dribble. Should I do that? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna show the back of the player. Right now, if there's no back animation for specific back version of an animation, then it's just gonna skip. If there's one, it's gonna load it. So I already created the idle animation when dribbling and just waiting. So I just disabled those because I didn't like those. So I want to put them back and see how it goes. It's not gonna work, right? Yeah. It's gonna help me figure out the new version. Oh, okay, all right. What should I do for that? It's not a new version. It's just like because I put the it doesn't exist. Okay. We'll be back. I just need to put some water. There's something to eat. And you can hear me. I'm not putting it. Okay. Yeah, I want to check something quick. Can we see Poppy's eyes now? Yes, we can. Okay. That's what I wanted to know. Now, so what I wanted to try is this. Yeah, okay. So if you're here, it's gonna interesting. It's gonna automatically switch and look at the basket. So is it good or not? I don't know. So it's gonna do that and then look over there. But in that case, should it? I don't know about that. Okay, so the switch takes place there. Maybe it's better because then when you shoot it's more natural. It's like it's starting from yeah, but that's the issue, yeah, with the body. Ha 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 ha. So I need to fix that one. I need to replace it by a different body. And I can do that. Alright, let me see what I can do. So it's still using the... Oh, the eyes are not showing. That's weird. Oh, so many bugs. So many bugs. Okay, so this one, let's say it's fine. And I want to change front facing. It's not orientation. So I need to change the skeleton. Back pose, apply back pose, this back pose, blah 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 blah. Hair swap to the back front variant. So what I should do here is likely this. body slot, so I want to see how it looks like. Body slot is this one, design, so it's really body actually. So there's no need to use that. How can I replace this one? Sprite, how can I find it? Body... It's body one, okay. Copy pass, thank you. That's exactly what I needed, so I'm gonna hardcode that, but that's fine. And let's see how it looks like. Apply the back pose. When something, well, something is weird. So let's say okay. No, yeah, okay. Alright, got it. Okay, got it. So I apply it anyway. So if back pose and this else, which is default, and of course this one sucks, so like this. Alright, let's see if I still got it or not. I should hide the design as well, right? Doesn't work. So I don't have it. Okay. So one thing we're gonna do, I'm very hungry, I didn't eat. One thing we're gonna do is test back, and here normal back, normal body, yeah, back body. Just a quick way for me to test. Okay, so normal body, I don't know why you... Oh yes, there's other players. Great. Do I have access to the Hooper ID? No, I don't. Which makes sense. Okay. NPC manager. or constant. Actually, it's way better to do that like that. First visit delay, okay, great. I put 0. I don't need you guys, not today, not right now. All right. Why is there's people here? I said 0. Why are you here? Oh. Well, if it doesn't mean that there's a bug, I said 0. Alright. Well, I don't have time to focus on that. Back body. Okay, great. If I go over there, normal body. Back body. Normal body, okay. Back body. Yeah, okay, so that works, but it doesn't change the texture, so I want to know why. What did I mistake? Where did I mistake? Default body if, back post, back body, back default. So what I need to do is obviously to make sure that just need to make sure that everything is right in order. Where is it? Avatar, okay. Body 1. Well, that's interesting. The body is here, body 1. Okay. And if I check, there's only 3, right? So the one that we don't need, the one we don't need is like this one. But it's okay because it's not duplicated, so that's fine. Yeah, so this one is fine actually, that's correct. But it's not changing it. I'm gonna debug it. Right. Yeah. That can be right. Can be right. This debugging doesn't work. Yeah, it does exist, so I don't like the debugger, sometimes it doesn't work. Is there something on that? I want to ask about TinyHoopers. Already searched for solution. Well, what happened is that breakpoint don't update. No matter how much I step into the function of the game or using the game, I hit the same endpoint. Seems to take only one snapshot every time I run the game. I use Godot tools, by the way. Maybe I must have the same problem. Everybody has the same problem. It's a bit tedious to debug this way. Sometimes I just switch the editor to the Godot default one. Yeah. Got some Monzo. I tried using old version of the extension, but all of them were allowed. The pool has been approved very recently, and there is a new discussion. We need to wait for it to be merged. It's now being merged. Okay. I can confirm with the current development build, the issue is finally fixed. Really? So I've added the editor pass pointing. Well, what happens is the breakpoint variable don't update. Yeah. So it's the same issues. Okay, let me check if I think I updated it. Godot tools is here, right? Restart extensions. Oh. To enable the updated extension. Oh. Okay. Maybe that was the issue. Okay, I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Yeah, so it looks like I'll be able to debug again. It was a bug. I don't have my plugin updated, which is the issue. All right. It works better. It works way better. Oh, no, okay. So the question is, why the body is not getting updated? And where is that? Set part skin. So let's do this. Body, okay. So I need to do that. Alright, fair enough. And maybe I should do the same actually for... I should use the same... I'm gonna change it. I don't like the way I did it. I'm not gonna put it in default, I'm gonna put it in somewhere else. Well, it's kind of, yeah, so I'm not gonna put it here actually, this one. I'm gonna change it. We'll put it in body actually. Stop, yeah, stop, do stop. I think that's the best bet. Okay, because by doing this, I allow myself to potentially have the back for other ones if I need to. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll do that. So by default is not, body is not here anymore. That's great. And I just need to double check that it's here. Yeah, it is. Okay. And then I probably need to modify everything again. Oh, that's a pain. That's okay. Let's survive this. Probably need to reset up some animation again. Okay, I see. But that's not that much of a big deal. But I will change it, I will change it, I will change it. Yeah, the texture is it, yeah. So I will leave it like this. Which is weird, but... Sorry. Skin ID. And for this one, I'm just gonna force it for now to black body because that's the default. Unless, yeah, I'm just gonna force it like this. And then body. And I'm gonna do the same here. It's one for that. Okay. Should be good to go. Let's see. Hope I didn't mess up everything. Oh, looks like I messed up something. Invalid access to property or key body on a base object of type dictionary. $185. Oh, okay, yeah, indeed. All right. Oh, it works. Works really, really well. Great. Okay. Okay. It's not perfect for this, but no. All right. So the color stayed the same actually, so that's really cool. Because it keeps the colors of the body, yeah. So it means that there won't be any design. Let me try. No, that's not what I want to do. So in that case, I should disable the design actually, I believe. But I need to keep track of that. Good. So in that case, and I do that when update part, okay. If body has design and not back pose, and true. Back pose, okay. Very good. Okay. Looks like good. The color doesn't change, which is good as well. So I'm getting actually right now the dividend of the way I set up the body parts initially. So it kind of worked automatically right now. I'm kind of lucky. Let me check something quick. Why it's... Shouldn't be like this. It means there's an issue. So, for example, if I do this, weird. There's no way. Because it's decided you can't have, yeah, there's a bug somewhere. Oh. Something is missing. The back animation landing, I think the back animation landing is missing. Yeah, I think so. So I'm gonna duplicate this one. Duplicate back, and it's gonna be used automatically because I prefix it with back. Well, that's interesting. Beard. So how does it work when I'm in either, for example? I hide it. Okay, got it. Well, that's one complicated setup. Okay, got it. So this one I need to put it over here, and this one over here. Leg left. Back default. Okay. Yeah, so I need right now. I'm adding the when the character is landing, the back animation, which is just one frame really. So I need to change it. So I need to exchange position of arms, because the right, when you're in front, the right, stay the right, but need to be shown in different places instead of the left. I'm pretty sure I'm totally not clear right now. So I need the left right now. I think it's like this. I need the right. Okay, let's see how it goes. And it should be automatic. I should actually probably have the jump as well, facing the, yeah. Well, not today. Okay, I'm just gonna take a quick video. And then the big one. Just want to make sure it's not weird. But something is missing in this animation. I'm wondering why I'm not doing it, but anyway. Oh, good. Shouldn't be this pant actually, but let's save it at that for now. Oh, what do we have here? Here as well. Huh. So I made a mistake. Yes, now it works. Good. What about this guy? Ah, yeah, because I need to go to the... Alright, go more down. Yes. Okay, good, but now there's another issue. What's going on with the face? And I probably need to change the color or need the back. So I may not need every... Yeah, I can do that actually. So, okay, what's going on is that the color of the body is the door. I should change the color for... And the priority is not good as well actually here. So can I change that? For sure I can. So it should be the highest, right? Oh, so many things to change. All right. I'm hungry. What about the priority of the hair? Oh, I see. If I change it, then it's gonna mess up everything. So what I may have to change is the priority of the body actually. Maybe. So body, there's no priority over there. Yeah, the hair don't have a priority. So for example, let's say I'm gonna switch hair back. Hat back, okay. So I'm gonna use another one. Okay. Seems like it works, right? 0, but I need to set it up to 0 for everything. So, okay. I'm not gonna touch it for now. The problem is not the problem, it's the body, because the body by default you may have different kind of bodies, as you can see here, but they don't have their own back version, which is fine for me. The issue is in some cases, so it's fine, but by default the back body is like this one, the one I use by default. But anybody with designs, they're gonna use this one as a default, a unique color. But there may be some cases where body needs their own version. So for example, this one needs their own back version. For example, this one would need like a back version where these things it's full here on oranges, and here's still white, for example. So do I still have this one? Yeah, for example. So say like you have What I mean by that is like, ideally, the back for this body would be this, like this, okay? Actually, and more like this. That would be the back design for this body. But it's not that necessary, so it could be like this actually as well. Nobody would probably really notice. So, and that's the default. By default, it's using the default back body. The problem is like it's white right now. And it's white because I probably set up the body for these characters to white. So here, sky body here. No, it's okay, maybe not this one. I think it's not NPC sky. How do I set up this one? Okay, so I'll probably have like a body list. I have NPC inside NPC. Yeah, okay. So, and by default, so that's the body. By default, I put this color. But it's not really using it actually, because the body colors is replaced by the actual texture. So I can cheat. I can cheat and actually use this. But that will be totally fine. So the front body won't use it because it's just a texture, but the back body, which uses a different texture, which is the default body, would use this color to colorize it. So that will work. It's cheating, but that's fine. I will probably have to do the same for other bodies if I want to use this for other design. For example, for this one, it's a texture. So I don't need to have a dedicated body back texture. So I can use the default, which is this one, and set the color to red. That would work. But in any case, I think I don't have to do anything on that because it's not available right now. Just for sky, I need to change it. And I need to update it as well. So HS. I don't want to deploy it directly. So okay. So now it's gonna use the new configuration where I specify the color for the body. The front body won't use it because it's a texture anyway, so it won't colorize it. However, the back's gonna use it, I think. Yeah. Let's see, actually. Let's see. Yeah, actually, that's what I'm doing. It's gonna make it orange. Yeah, so it doesn't work. Okay. As soon as it becomes a texture, that is not gonna work. It's gonna make it orange or something. So that won't work, I knew that. But show me the front. Oh, it works. Okay, so automatically if it's a texture I don't colorize, that's what it means. I don't remember how to do that. I don't set a color of the texture, that's interesting. Really? I'm kind of surprised actually. Setup color ref. Ah, yeah, it doesn't. Okay, okay. Yeah, so I'm really getting the benefit from the dividend from what I did initially. So it's because I do that in the shader. I replace a color by another color. So that's why it's not replacing a color. I'm looking here. That's why it can do that for this for the body, for the back body, but not for the. Okay, great. Very good. But ultimately, probably need to. But I don't need to do that for the other type of body because. And I think everything is based on design actually. USML, ID, self, skin, design, none. Bay jersey. Yeah, it's a texture. I don't need a design for that. Okay, I see. So I will probably have to specify the color here for each jersey. Oh, that's okay. So now but I want to try something anyway. Still, by default, it's okay if it falls back to that. But let's say like this one. Back sky body. Right. Okay, so let's say I create a version for this one. I did. So ideally, it should be ideally it would be cool if I could pre-create it actually. An ID. I could do that initially so that I don't have to check if it exists or not. Attach skin, yeah. So it's done only once, I think. One sticker. Let's do. That's not gonna work. How can I do that? How can I do that this as smooth as possible? So that I don't need to check here, I just need to... Okay, so for example, maybe a skin ID. What if I do this? First of all, skin ID. Skin ID is item ID. Likely so. I think I have an idea. I could try to load it, I think it should be fast. And if I can't, well, just... Let me try something. So I should, so how many times did I see that? So 1, 2, and the reason is because it's doing that for each part of the body, that's fine. So, but I shouldn't have, I shouldn't see it anymore, right? Because that's part of the initialization. Yeah, great. So that's where I should set up the back, the body back. And it doesn't have eyes anymore. Oh, I'm so depressed. Okay, great. So that's where I should actually set up everything. That's weird. I have to do it here. So I need to do this. And I need to test like this actually. And I don't think, I don't need to set it up here actually. I don't think so. Even here I don't need, because it's gonna get updated. Let me just quickly check this. I think it's not really, it doesn't matter over here. Oh. Well, it does matter. Oh, okay. But that's weird. It calls it, but only a few times. I don't understand. Just that. Oh, okay. Because I set the skin here. Oh. Yeah, okay, so I guess what I do need is, I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't care about whether it's backpull or not. Okay, so at least this part is clear. So the only thing I need to keep is this one. That's what I want to check right now from the beginning. And not for that, but more for what is skin name, I guess. No, it's a body skin ID. Whether I use it like that or yeah. And for the body skin, it's totally different actually. Because I have a bag by default, so the way to handle it's gonna be different. So body skin ID. It's not body skin ID, but back body skin ID. That's what it should be. Back body pass. Back body. So that's what I want to check if it exists or not. Back body over here. I don't care about this body. And here it should be this. So if it doesn't exist, then I will default back to this. Not to this actually, to back body 1. But if it does exist, so what I should do, by the way, yay! No else, just this. And we don't care about this. Skin ID doesn't change for this one. All right. Back body one, otherwise. Yeah. So this one, so body skin ID still exists, right? Yeah. So what I need to do, so the skin, it's not a niche, apply back part, yeah. So it's pretty simple. I don't care about this. The only thing I do care yeah, I'm gonna just focus on the back part, yeah. So I need to focus on the body one. So so this one doesn't change. The logic is the same. However, that's the one I need to modify right now. Yeah. Back body skin ID. Great, and I'm done. Well, I should be. Oh, look at what we have here. It shouldn't be like this. And the same as well for it. Hold on, it's a nightmare. Skin ID got item ID, so this one doesn't change. So what's the issue with this one? Oh. Yeah, it's fine, right? Yeah. Okay, so the issue is apply back part. Yeah, because if it's not, that's why I need to keep an original version of it. Got it. Should be fine now. Ooh, what the hell is that? Yeah, it works. No, it doesn't. Oh, I'm so tired. What did I do again? No, it does work. The problem is the design, right? Let me double check again. Okay, so the problem is when I set back, not setting the it's done here at that part. Yeah. Body as designed and I don't set up initially. Okay, got it. If back pose, then this one. Okay. So I need you to turn back. Ah, yeah. So it's gonna be orange. Yes, it's orange because it's using, because I didn't update the this one yet. Yes, and now I did it. So now I'm gonna add it, and it's gonna automatically, don't need to fall back. It's gonna use the one that I created. Good. So if there's no back body, then I'm just not gonna use it and just default back to the default one. Good. Very good. What the? Ah, so that's the face. There's an issue with the face. Yeah, it's normal. So, but there's a problem not with the face, but with the hair. I need to double check that. Oh, not good. Shouldn't be that. Okay, I need to eat something. Shouldn't be that. Oh, that's a pain in the neck. Why is this two like this? It's nonsense. Why it's not using it? It's here, right? Yep. Okay. What's going on? Well, it's simple. I will double check right now. That's what I can do. I don't care about this one. That's the one I care about. So I'm gonna debug right now. Oh, no sounds anymore. So I don't need this. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Cancel. I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna save it anyway. I live in Tokyo, in Japan. Skybody, great. Skybody. So Skybody is here. Okay, so I'm setting up the back body for this one to back NPC Skybody. That's great. So it means it can't find it. That's what it means. Back body pass, right? Yeah, it couldn't find it. So that's the issue. Fair enough. Body, back NPC Skybody. Okay. Fair enough. Back NPC. Oh, it's not here actually, indeed. What did I do? What did I mess up as usual? Yeah, well, it's because I'm French, right? So. Oh, NPC. I forgot the NPC. Yeah, but yeah, I'm French, but I don't live in France. I've been living in Japan for 17 years now. Living in Tokyo. Okay. Okay. And now I need to put back here. There's so many resources that had been created that I need to clean up actually. Okay, I don't need to debug anymore. I'm pretty sure it's gonna work now. Okay. Oh, and it works. Look at this. Great. And the other ones are falling back to normal body, I think. This one, for example. Yeah. So the only thing, honestly, because she has big hair, she doesn't need a second body, a back body, because the hair is gonna hide everything. So I just wanted to test. Great, I made my test. I'm gonna remove that. Because I don't need it. Bye bye. But I have another issue. I have the hair. The priority of the hair. The hair is not showing up above everything else, on top of everything, and I probably have to do a ton of animation changes. So this one, Hooper app, asset, Hoopers. Okay, just to make sure, starting again. So many things to fix regarding this new animation. With the priority of the hairs, the different layers, orders of display. So if this girl stops at some point, she's not gonna stop now, but actually even for the follow-up I need to have okay, yeah, when you're here you can yeah, it's okay, it's when you're here. Okay. Oh yeah, it works, but this one doesn't work. Why it's not? What did I do again? What did I do? It's there's no end to that. What did I do? Back body one. Yeah, back body one. It's fine. So why is she not using it? Back body one for set part. Oh yeah, I said it. That's fine. So what's the issue? If back pose, back body skin. I don't understand. I don't understand. Please help. So what is the biggest goal for me right now for the game? Like a milestone I want to reach first before other feature of the game? Good question. One of the biggest milestone, well, I don't know if it's the biggest or the toughest, but that's very important, is to figure out or to have a good 1v1 against NPC with the right defense mechanism logic. Meaning, like right now when you play against NPC, it's not that great. It's okay, but it's like It doesn't feel natural. The defense is like kind of random. And it's not that it's important for the 1v1 regarding the AI, but it's important because when you're gonna play against other players, if you don't have a good defense system and it's too random, it's like you need to get close to try to steal the ball, and it's only that, then it's not gonna be fun, I think. So once I have that, of course I have the big part which is about the player attribute, player build. This one is a big one as well. But I guess I want to say that if the defense system and the 1v1 system works well, whether it's against AI or against player, then even if I don't have player attributes or I don't have the player build system, I think people can have fun anyway. They're gonna bother me like every day, say I want to be able to build my own characters, I have my own stat and stuff, but they will be able to play against other players and have fun. They'll be able to play against NPC and have fun as well. And also I'll be, if for example I have that, then it will likely be really easy for me to add a simple carry mode, which is like a simple league tournament mode, when you have a bracket, tournament bracket, when you have to face various NPCs, because the defense system and the way to play against AI would be, if it is nice. So that's the most important, I think. If I have that, I think, and I have for example, I talk about that at the beginning of the stream, that I wanted to replace the current online system by a persistent open court. So I will provide like 5 courts, for example. Those are persistent. Anybody can join them. You don't need to create your own court. Anyway, if you have that, then you will have other players in it. Then you'll be able to talk to them and do a 1v1. So the 1v1, I guess, is the most important, I think. Whether it's a 1v1 against NPC or 1v1 against a player. Attribute, it's important, but if you don't have it right now, you can still play against other player or play against NPC, do some league, even without the attribute. Then you will still do it anyway. It will depend on the player's skills and not on the metagame or the in-game skills that you unlock. Those kind of things are important for the read at some point for the player progression. But if you can just have fun, to have fun you don't need to have a progression, I think. If you play NBA Jam, there's no progression, right? You just play 1v1 against NPC, then you have fun with that. If you can play against your friend, you have fun as well. Street Fighters, there's no progression. Well, there's a progression, meaning like there's a tournament and things like that. But if you just play against your friend, 1v1, then you just have fun like that, right? So I feel like the progression is just, I'm gonna add that with the attribute and the build, but I feel like it's something that's gonna help me monetize the game, maybe, right? So yeah. So, it was pleasure. I hope I answered the question. So what's going on with this girl over there? And she's not moving at all as well. Oh, she's moving actually. I don't know why she behaved like that. Why she doesn't use the back. The back animation. Those guys are using it. What the hell? I probably need to do something similar for the hat as well. Okay, I'm hungry. I need to go eat. Every time when I stop the stream is because I need to eat. Anyway, so I fixed really boring stuff actually. So it's way better, this one. So I'm happy with that. I still need to fix this one. I don't know why she's doing that. I will figure it out. And I probably need to. Yeah, it's because it's beyond, so it's normal. But something I need to check quickly. Yeah, I should have this, right? So even this guy... Ah no, it's because he has the beer. That's why. Okay. So no issue here. Okay, need to eat. Let's give me 5 minutes and see what I can do about that. So I just checked and looks like she's using everything that I... Yeah, this one is correct. Let me do this. If I'm gonna well, that's fun. Why are you not going here? Why should you always go there? What's going on again? Back in PC Sky Valley, okay. But it doesn't exist anymore. So that's the problem. That was the issue. Okay. Okay, that was the issue. It was the file was remaining, but was not in the atlas anymore. Oh. Oh. Ah, you're kidding me right now. I really thought that was the issue. Okay, let me just in case make a copy paste again. We never know. I understand. Okay, alright. It's time to go to it. So, that's the end of today's stream. Sorry about that. I should be able to figure out. I'm sure it's not that big of an issue. I also need to... I think this one is because the character is probably bold. I think so. And I need to... It's probably bold. Think. Maybe. And I need to remove and set the visibility of the... initial visibility of the hair. Actually. So for example, I think so. So that's what I need to do initially. But it should be set. I don't understand, it should be hidden actually. Anyway. Why it's like this, I have no idea. Yeah. That probably was the issue. Anyway, so I need to fix when the sky showing is back and the hair priority, visibility order. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks for joining the stream as usual. Hopefully I should be able to fix a couple more games between today and tomorrow, beside the one of today with the back body and issues. And mainly those related to the smartphone crash, iOS crash with the new version. So hopefully I'll be able to advance on that. Meanwhile, wishing you a great remaining of the week, and see you on Discord or next week for the next stream. Take care. Bye.